Well, folks, it's a rare time when I say that Bernie Sanders is the rational person in the room, but that's a thing that actually happened yesterday. That's how crazy things are in Congress right now. We're going to go through a litany of just absolute clownish behavior by members of Congress over the course of the next few minutes. So we begin with the Senate. There is a senator. His name is Markwayne Mullin. He is a United States senator from Oklahoma. And Mullin's a fine senator. He's fine. He's a Republican. He threatened to get in a fist fight with a union boss in the Senate yesterday. And Bernie Sanders, who is a socialist clown who has never done a productive thing in his entire life, suddenly is the voice of reason here. That's how far we've gone. We have now gotten to the point where the geriatric communist, who literally was thrown off a commune for being too lazy in the 70s and refused to pay any of the paternity bills for his kids, that guy, he is now the voice of reason in the United States Senate. That's how clownish this is. So this all led off, by the way, because the union boss who was testifying, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters president, Sean O'Brien, he had apparently tweeted against Mullin, calling him a clown and a fraud who pretends like he's self-made. And he said, quit the tough guy act in the Senate hearings. You know where to find me, any place, anytime. And here's how it went down in the Senate yesterday.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big
No,
guy.
stop it.
Is that your solution every...
Hold it. No, sit down.
You're a clown.
Sit down.
Look at you.
You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond, Mr. Chairman?
Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can...
This
No,
is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
have
I don't
the
like
mic.
you, because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Oh, my God. Bernie Sanders, again, the voice of reason. The crazy old socialist is the voice of reason. And meanwhile, I got over here Senator Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew Camacho, and he's ready to go. And meanwhile, I got the union boss. Let's do this right now. Let's do this right here, right now, middle of the Senate floor. Let's do this thing. So first of all, got to admit, would watch. 10 out of 10 would watch. Would watch actual fist fight in the Senate. Because honestly, if these clowns aren't going to do anything, if they're going to be completely useless people, we may as well get a UFC match out of it. By the way, Markwayne Mullin would win. If you actually look at Markwayne Mullin's background, that guy actually kind of knows how to fight, is apparently the story. But that's pretty wild stuff. So that was just one element. And again, because this clownish behavior has now been incentivized. Because the reality is that, is he going to pay a penalty for that? Politically, no. And Democrats know the same thing, because Democrats are doing this. Now, Republicans are so busy being bad at their jobs that they're doing it more often than Democrats. You're seeing clownish behavior by Democrats for sure. You got moron Jamal Bowman pulling a fire alarm and then pretending he didn't know that a fire alarm was a fire alarm and he thought that it opened doors. Every time he opens his fridge, he thinks he's starting a shower or something. I want to talk to you about Daily Wire's most trusted privacy partner and premier sponsor of this show, ExpressVPN. Let me ask you something. What if there was someone out there who kept a log of every single thing you did every minute of the day? Now, what if I told you that it's exactly what the ISPs do every time you go online? Your ISP is allowed to store logs of every website you've ever visited, and they can legally sell that data to anyone, which is why I always use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers, so your internet provider can't see or log what you do online. Now, many of you might be wondering, well, if I'm routing all my data through a VPN, doesn't that just mean the VPN can see what I'm doing and log my data instead? Excellent question, but ExpressVPN was the first major VPN provider to engineer all of their VPN servers to run in RAM, which makes it literally impossible for their VPN servers to store any data, including logs of any ExpressVPN customer. ExpressVPN is so confident in their no logs claim, they even had one of the biggest assurance firms audit their technology. So stop letting people keep logs of what you do online. Protect your online activity today. Visit expressvpn.com/Ben. That's expressvpn.com/Ben. Get 3 months for free. Visit expressvpn.com/Ben to learn more. Beat the holiday rush this season with Tommy John's Black Friday deals that are happening right now. This season, why not give the gift of comfort to everyone on your list, including yourself, with new Tommy John underwear, loungewear, and pajamas? Make giving Tommy John a holiday tradition for all the men and women in your family. With over 20 million pairs sold and thousands of 5-star reviews, Tommy John doesn't have customers, they have fanatics. One Tommy John fanatic raves fantastic Christmas gift that went so right, she loves the PJs. By the way, I do love the Tommy John gear. I personally have a lot of it. All of my underwear are Tommy John. My wife loves the stuff they have for the ladies. It is really fantastic. Tommy John loungewear is guaranteed to fit perfectly with comfy, non-pilling, micro-modal fabric, meaning no lint balls, no fuzz, luxuriously soft tri-blend fabrics with flexible four-way stretch. Shop Tommy John's amazing Black Friday sale. It's going on right now. Save 30% off site-wide at TommyJohn.com/Ben. Again, that's TommyJohn.com/Ben. See site for details. 30% off everything for a limited time. TommyJohn.com/Ben. Go check them out. Again, best underwear on the planet. And they've got the loungewear and all sorts of awesome stuff. Go check them out right now. TommyJohn.com/Ben. Yesterday, there was a bit of a throwdown between Kevin McCarthy, the ex-Speaker of the House from California, and Representative Tim Burchett of Tennessee. NPR congressional correspondent Claudia Grisales first reported the encounter on X, saying it happened when she spoke with Burchett after the GOP's conference meeting on Tuesday. She said, "Have never seen this on Capitol Hill." While talking to Representative Tim Burchett after the GOP conference meeting, former Speaker McCarthy walked by with his detail, and McCarthy shoved Burchett. Burchett lunged toward me. I thought it was a joke. It was not. A chase ensued. This is when the Benny Hill music starts playing. Anyway, Burchett's back was to McCarthy, and his detail walking by in the hallway, then the lunge. Burchett responded jokingly as McCarthy kept walking. "Seriously, Kevin. Sorry, Kevin, didn't mean to elbow." Then yelled, "Hey, why'd you elbow me in the back, Kevin? Kevin, you got any guts?" Burchett then looked back at me and said, "Jerk," referring to McCarthy. I asked if he'd done that before, and Burchett said no. And that's when the chase ensued. Burchett took off after McCarthy and his detail. I chased behind with my mic. Representative Burchett yelled after catching up to McCarthy, "Hey, Kevin, why'd you walk behind me and elbow me in the back?" McCarthy said, "I didn't elbow you in the back." Burchett said, "You got no guts. You did so." The reporter said it right there. "What kind of chicken move is that? You're a pathetic man. You're so pathetic." Burchett starts to walk away from McCarthy. He says, "What a jerk." And then says, "You need security, Kevin." He's a jerk. He's just a childish little. And he says, "Did you see that?" So that's how that went down. And then McCarthy was asked about it, and he denies that he hit Burchett. But don't worry, that's not the end of the story. Here's McCarthy yesterday.
HC5, you're all down there, right? Not a very big hallway. So I'm walking out. You could talk to Bruce Westerman, because I actually called him after you guys reported something and said, "Did I hit somebody?" Bruce Westerman and I were walking out, and I guess a reporter was interviewing Burchett or something. I guess our shoulders hit, because Burchett runs up to me after. I didn't know what he was talking about. Some reporters asked me. I did not run and hit the guy. I did not kidney punch him. I did not shoot anything like that.
You didn't shove him?
No. We were walking through. You were at HC5, right? You guys line up along the way there. It was Bruce Wester and I walking out. He must have been interviewing someone. I didn't know it was him or something. I guess our elbows hit as I walked by. I didn't punch anybody.
Okay, so, and then they pulled each other's hair and called each other, and then Kevin McCarthy said to Burchett, "I'm rubber and you're glue. Whatever bounces off of me sticks back to you." Are you tired of the lies and the twist of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.